kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming.
So here's the birth of another movie maniac. Yes, it's Freddy Krueger. Released in 1984, it truly was a golden age for movie maniacs reaching the height of their popularity, and Krueger was no exception. Already standing up next to the likes of the Terminator, Michael Myers and Leatherface, what could Freddy do to scare you even more? Well, let's make the audience fear sleep. Yep, that's right, you're not safe. You fall asleep, you die. How horrible is that concept? Take Freddy out of it, and it's still scary. Many people suffer with night terrors and bad dreams, so to make a character based off those very real fears is just, well, bloody mean. But it makes for a fantastic horror movie that will be remembered for all time. Written and directed by Wes Craven, Nightmare on Elm Street stars Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, a crappy-dressed Burns victim with a bladed hand as his iconic weapon. Seriously, he's the only guy I know that managed to make a stripy top and a fedora look menacing. He was based off an encounter in Wes Craven's childhood. An old man passing by his house stopped on the path to glare at a young, scared Craven. Much of Freddy's inspiration came from this encounter. The film's plot was inspired by a group of Asian refugees that fled Cambodia in the 1970s due to war and came to the United States. Most of them suffered from terrible reoccurring nightmares, some of which inexplicably died in their sleep. Medical authorities named it the Asian Death Syndrome. The condition itself only affected men between 19 and 57 years of age. Add to this creepy story the pop song Dreamweaver by Gary White, and Wes Craven's imagination took it the rest of the way to what we know it as today. The film also features a great cast and introduced the world to Johnny Depp. Yes, this was his first big screen role. The story revolves around several teens that begin to get stalked and killed in a series of bizarre nightmares. Freddy comes in your sleep and murders them one by one, and of course, they end up dead in reality. It makes for a great visual spectacle, witnessing the teens' nightmares firsthand, and as such, the film's production design was incredible. There's one scene I'll never forget, and it's just burned into my retina for all time, and it's where Krueger drags a girl up the wall and onto the ceiling. It's an intense moment and definitely left a scar on my mind. Nightmare on Elm Street released a ton of sequels and some video games, with Freddy Krueger popping up in everything horror. He's a horror icon at the end of the day, and for me the first Nightmare on Elm Street will always be the best one to watch.